Everyone, now in this session, I will explain question number 1 of exercise 11.4. Now, question number 1 has 5 parts A, B, C, D and E. So we'll discuss sum number A first. Now, in sum number A, they have advised take Sarita's present age be Y. So, Sarita's present age, okay, that is present age is what? Y. Now, the first question would be what will be her age 5 years from now? So, after 5 years, what will be her age? That is y plus 5, isn't it? So, we have to increase more 5. Now, sum number 2, what was her age 3 years back? 3 years back, what was her age? 5 minus 3. We have to subtract this time. Now, what is the answer? What will be the answer of sum number 3? Sarita's grandfather is 6 times her age. What is the grandfather age? Now, grandfather's age. Grandfather's age. Now, grandfather is 6 times Sarita's age. That is 6 times means 6 into y. That is age of grandfather would be 6y. Okay, please try to understand the word 6 times means 6 into y. Now, what is the next question? Number 4, grandmother is 2 years younger than grandfather. Okay, so now grandfather age is what? 6y. So grandmother age would be? Now, grandmother's age now. Grandmother's age. Now, grandmother is 2 years younger than 2 years younger than. So if this is the age of a grandfather, so she is 2 years younger. So we will just subtract minus 2. Understood? These are very, very important, some students. Now, what is question number 5? Sarita's father age is 5 years more than 3 times Sarita's age. 5 years more than. Try to understand. Now, father's age. Now, you have to be very careful with the statement. Sarita's father is what? 5 years more. That means 5 years more means 5 plus. 5 years more than 3 times Sarita's age. 3 times means what? This. 3 into y. So, this is the age of a father. 5 was 5 plus 3y. Okay. So, this is a solution of sum number A. Now, let's move on to sum number B. Now, the length of a rectangular hall is 4 meter less than, that is less than means from, okay, 4 meters less than 3 times the breadth of the hall. What is the length if the breadth is b meter? So, breadth is given what? Breadth is given b meter. Okay, so length would be, now we'll again read the sentence. Length is what? 4 meter less than 3 times the breadth. Less than 3 times the breadth. 3 times the breadth means what? 3b, and from this 3b we have to subtract 4. So the required length is 3b means 3 into b means 3b minus 4. So this is the measurement dimension of length when the breadth is given b meter. Okay, so let's move on to sum number C. Okay, now question number C, a rectangular box has height h. Now height is given H-I-G-S-T. Height is given h centimeter. Okay, 8 centimeter. Now its length is 5 times the height. Now what is length given? Length given 5 times the height. So what is height? H. So 5 times the height. This much. Okay. So answer would be 5h centimeter. And then they have said, and breadth is 10 centimeter less than the length. So breadth is 10 centimeter less than the length. So what is length? Length is 5h. So from 5h, what we have to subtract? We have to subtract 10. So this is breadth, student. So breadth is 10 centimeter less than the length. So length is 5h. So we have to subtract 10 from 5h. So this is the solution of sum number C. So let's move on to sum number D. Yes, sum number D. Yes, question number D is, there are 3 characters. Meena, Bina and Lina are climbing the steps to hilltop. Meena is at step S Bina is 8 steps ahead from what? Mina. And Lina 7 steps behind. Now where are Bina and Mina? We have to say this. And the total number of steps to the hilltop is 10 less than 4 times what Mina has reached. So we have to express the total number of steps using S. So let's begin with the first part. So Mina's position is what? Now we have to write Mina's position first. So Mina's position we have to write. Mina's position, it is given S. Okay. Now Bina's position is also given, isn't it? Bina's position is what? 8 steps ahead, that is S plus 8. Okay. What is Lina's position? Lina's position was what? 7 steps behind from Mina, that is S minus 7. So these are all the positions of Mina, Binas and Lina. Now we have to write the total number. We have to write the total numbers of steps. Total numbers of steps. So it was said as what? It was said that total number of steps to the hilltop is 10 less than 4 times what? Mina's position. So what was the Mina's position? Mina's position is S. So 10 centimeter less than 4 times Mina's position. So 4 times Mina's position would be what? 4 into x, and from this we have to subtract 10. That is 4s minus 10. Okay. So this is total numbers of step is 4s minus 10. Okay. So let's move on to sum number E now. Now in sum number E we have a bus travels at V km/h. It is going from Daspur to Bispur. After the bus has traveled 5 hours, Bispur is still 20 km away. Now what is the distance from Daspur to Bispur expressed in using V? Now the first thing that we'll write is the speed of the bus. So what is the speed of the bus given? Speed of the bus. The speed of the bus is given what? V km/h. Okay. Now the distance traveled in 5 hours is what? What is the formula of distance? Distance is speed into time, isn't it? Now speed is V km/h, and time for how long it has traveled? 5. So the distance traveled in 5 hours is 5v. Okay. So the speed of the bus is V km/h. Distance traveled in 5 hours, that is the formula of distance is speed into time. So what is the speed given? V. And what is the time? For how long it has traveled? That is 5. So we'll multiply V into 5. So it is 5v kilometer. So this is the distance he has traveled in 5 hours. Now remaining distance is what? Still the remaining distance is 20 kilometer. Still the bus has to go 20 kilometer. So now we can easily get, therefore we can easily get the total distance. Total distance will be what? This is the distance that it has traveled in 5 hours, and more 20 kilometer it has to travel. So this is the total distance between which are the two places? Daspur and Bispur. Okay, this is the total distance between the Daspur and the Bispur. Okay, students. So that's it. In this session, we'll only discuss up till this much. Now, in my next session, we'll discuss the remaining sums. Okay, thank you and take care, all of you.